So Carwyn, you were involved in the project here as a treatment farm. What have you observed?
The main thing that I observed at the initial start of the project almost was with the water treatment and how the scum that had formed over the period of time in the water tanks was dispersed gradually, and how the water became much cleaner really.
Did that affect how the cows were drinking?
Yeah, that was the next noticeable thing then, that when the cows went to the water tanks, they weren't really messing about with the water then, we'll say, and drinking longer and harder at each visit, I would say.
Excellent. You didn't take slurry out immediately when you were able to legally. Yeah. How much mixing did the slurry need before you were able to get it out to land?
Well, it required hardly any mixing at all, well, nothing to be honest. I did put the slurry mixer on because there seemed to be some sort of a crust on the top, nothing in comparison to what we would normally see, and within quarter of an hour in this new slurry store that we've built, which is significantly larger than the one we had previously, the entire top surface had dispersed. I did pick some of the top surface up, thinking that it was a crust, but it was more sort of like a feel of it and texture of a dried up foam than anything, and it disintegrated really in your hand.
Similar to what you see in the water troughs?
I would expect so, yes, in the way that it was so easy to disperse, yes.
And when you took the slurry out to the land, did you notice any birds following you or on the fields?
No. We've spread a large volume of slurry, but on pretty much the entire surface area of the farm. Therefore, the dose rate would be lower than what it would have been historically when we were spreading during winter. But it was noticeable that there weren't any birds following the slurry umbilical equipment then.
Right. And any differences in the growth of the pasture since applying?
Well, it's early days yet. It's 2 weeks since we applied the slurry and the artificial fertiliser, but I would say within about 10 days I'm starting to notice a difference in the colour of the grass, which would suggest that it's the uptakes of nutrients has already started to occur.
If this technology was to enable you to follow the grazing cows with slurry, how much of an impact would that have on your business?
That would be a significant step forward for all farmers if that was possible, because with the new legislation we are restricted in the time frame that we've got to spread the slurry to the land, which therefore would put more pressure on some of the land to be taking more volume really. But if it's something that we can utilise all of the land by applying to grazing land following the cows, so to speak, then it's going to be significantly advantageous.
Fertiliser as an input cost, how significant would it be for your business if you were able to reduce its use?
Well, fertiliser cost in the last couple of years has risen significantly. The new tax that has been put on artificial fertilisers is likely to have a further impact and a growing impact in the years to come. We need to make more of the resources that we've got. We know that there's a lot of nutrients in our slurry and our farmyard manure, and we need to try and utilise that more efficiently.
On the project, would you say that what's your gut feeling? Have you reduced pollution from your farm?
Yeah, the cows have been healthy this winter. That therefore is likely to have had an impact because of less antibiotic use. and just healthier, more productive, more efficient cows. And the noticeable reduction in the smell, well, that's better for everyone, neighbours and the environment, I would say.
Carwyn, diolch yn fawr, thank you.